Good morning. I'm Jay Schloening with your Florida Chamber Daily Legislative Briefing. Today is day 51 of the 60-day legislative session. We'd like to thank members of the Leadership Clay County class for coming to our offices in Tallahassee for an in-person briefing yesterday. We'll get to yesterday's legislative action in a moment, but first we want to begin this morning with an important call to action for Florida Chamber members. The full Senate will take up a Florida Chamber-backed Paycheck protection bill today. Senate Bill 830 is sponsored by State Senator John Thrasher. It would give union members a say in whether or not their union dues would be used for political activity. Florida Chamber members, please contact your senators this morning and ask them to vote in favor of State Senator John Thrasher's Paycheck Protection Bill. You can log on to floridachamber.com/briefing for easy instructions on how you can do this. The full Senate will take up a Florida Chamber-backed telecommunications bill today. Senate Bill 1524 is sponsored by Senator David Simmons. This bill will help modernize Florida's antiquated telecommunications laws and will also call for new technology investment and job growth. The full Senate will take up a Florida Chamber-backed charter schools bill today. Senate Bill 1546 is sponsored by State Senator John Thrasher. It would increase access to great charter schools and allow colleges and universities to create their own charter schools. The full Senate will take up a Florida Chamber-backed property and casualty insurance bill today. Senate Bill 408 is sponsored by State Senator Garrett Richter. It would establish a 3-year claims filing deadline for new and reopened claims from the date of a hurricane or windstorm. It would also allow insurance companies to pay actual cash value and hold back replacement cash value until there's a written contract for repairs. And it would institute substantial sinkhole reforms. The full Senate will take up a Florida Chamber-backed spaceflight liability bill today. Senate Bill 652 is sponsored by State Senator David Simmons. It would create a friendlier legal climate for spaceflight companies to do business in. A Senate committee did pass a Florida Chamber-backed digital learning bill yesterday. Senate Bill 1620 is sponsored by State Senator Anatary Flores and the Senate Budget Committee. It would give students greater access to virtual courses. This was the final committee stop for this bill. This now moves on to the full Senate. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another Florida Chamber Daily Legislative Briefing right here on floridachamber.com.